Greetings everyone. Got some more Kingdoms of Amalur. Alright. What was I doing? I need to go talk to him. Gotta go back and talk to the tree.
You return, and in your wake, Tuatha blossoms. The flow is rearranged, now and forever. Nash's brood is at an end. You have destroyed what was written, and made a new fate for Tuatha. Even your darkest ally walks a lighter path. And yet the Tuatha still spread, marching with Prismere and pain. You have only delayed our doom.
Better than speeding it up.
You much. Now you must learn what you have received. You must know this, Quickling. The age is changing. Immortals are passing, and the future belongs to the young races. If there is a future to be had. Go, and stand at the heart of the She. There you will find Issa. And perhaps you will find wisdom as well. May your path be long and evergreen.
Right, go here. Don't really want to deal with that thresh.
You have arrived at last. Welcome to the Gardens of Issa, home of the Summer Court, and the warm heart of the Feylands. I know you had hoped to speak with the High King, but our seers sense a danger pursuing you. Naturally, we cannot allow such threats to be brought into the High Court, perhaps once you have dealt with your own unfinished business.
I do not remember. Maybe I should, maybe I should just go and meet with Agarth, see what he has to say. Honestly, it looks like this is the closest. Okay.
You're welcome in Dining Hill.
Let's go and find Agoth.
Ah, the castle. This tells me that your tavern will be a part of Lochdyden for decades to come.
Last month you told me that the plague would take us all.
I know, but that's not what fate says anymore. It's your fault that I can't pay my tab, you know? I wasn't ever supposed to come back here in the first place. I've spent the last 20 years knowing what fate had in store for me, and then you... Damn it. I thought I had my life figured out. I know. It's just... I wasn't always the man I am now. In my youth, I was quite the warrior. I fought beasts the size of trees, was celebrated by mortals and fae alike. When I was initiated into the Fate Weavers, I thought it was a reward for my good deeds. The first time I saw my own fate, I realized it was nothing but a curse. My own death, of course. But not a hero's death as I had always dreamed. I was going to die alone and unknown, killed by an Etin and used for stew. It was a terrible end, but I knew it was part of fate's greater plan. Then you came and changed that future. You stole my part in the tapestry. I was at peace with knowing the worst. But what do I do now that there's nothing to know? You're right. My glory days don't have to be over, and as long as I'm around you, I don't know how my story will end. That means I've got to make sure you stay around in one piece. Maybe this old trinket from my youth will help. After all, I don't just owe you my life. I owe you my future. Why, I once tracked the Yeth of Avgrun on a moonless night by smell alone. Fey or not, I could have tracked those Tuatha sober. They've set up in a cavern north of town, complete with some way of scrying your location. That's how they found you so easily. I have a plan, but it'll take the both of us to work. These soldiers were sent out with one purpose: finding you and making sure you stay dead. Everything else, the Well, Arden, Hughes, have all been collateral damage. They're using something big to track you. They call it the Eyes of Tirnoch. Smash it, and they won't be following you anymore. The main entrance is heavily
Wonderful.
guarded and will require a strong attack. The other route is trapped. It'll need a subtler approach.
Alright, guess I'm sneaking in the back.
Good. I'll charge in the front and get their attention. You slip in and smash the Eyes of Tirnoch. That way we'll make sure they can't escape to report back to whoever sent them here. Good luck.
Alright.
This is their escape route. It'll have traps, but few guards. You might be able to use their defenses against them, if you're clever. I'll distract the guards at the front and make sure none of them escape. I don't have an answer for that. I can't imagine what about you made Gadflow send his troops across the continent. His army is locked in a siege in Cluricon, but small groups sometimes make their way to Erithal. I don't think they've ever been this far inland. Just go inside and find those scrying mirrors. Don't worry, I'll be coming along to help. Good luck. I'll see you inside.
Alright. Sneaky, sneaky. Okay. Let's go ahead and sneak up on this guy. I'm not sure which way which way I'm supposed to be going. I will continue on this way. Alright, one down. Which way are they facing? They're facing away, so I'll grab you. And then probably you, right? Oh, wait. Okay. Not too bad. I don't believe I can craft anything, so I shall just move on. Oh god. Oh god. Does he just see me no matter what? Yeah, I think they do. I think they just see me no matter what. Can I open this in any way? By nearby lever. Ah, this, right? That'd make sense. Right, I should just be able to let them go and do their own thing, I guess. See if I can sneak around like this. I doubt I'm going to be able to do this. How has no one seen me yet? Does that mean that they know where I am, or what? I'm not entirely certain how the sneak system works. I'm just gonna go. Let's just go. Alright. Wait, hang on. Am I meant to go? Oops. You don't see me. I don't exist. Alright, let's unlock this. This way. Wonderful.
Over here, you Tuatha bastards!
Let's go. Absolutely destroy the mage. Alright, now let's go help Aga.
We're here.
Yep.
Not until you smash those mirrors. It'll keep them from tracking you all over Dalantar. Not until you smash those mirrors.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yep. Let's go.
The undying mortal has grown tired
Hello.
of running, has he? Decided to fight back? Can you tell me the difference between a creature of nature and a child of dust like yourself?
That I don't care.
We children of nature know our roles. Meek and mighty, prey and predators, life and death, all serve the cycle. You children of dust do not know your place. You come into our land. You come to face your hunters. And you don't know when to die.
I don't even know who you are.
You shall learn. In time, all mortals will know the might of Gadflow. Blessed herald of the merciful Tirnoch. All mortals end. Even if some are more persistent than others.
Listen, I can save and load the game whenever I want. There's nothing you can do to me.
At least the Tuatha won't be able to track you so easily now. But it looks like you've got the personal attention of their king, Gadflow. If you were anyone else, I'd suggest you start running and not stop for a few years. But you might just have a chance. You've blinded them here, and they haven't killed you yet. You're doing well, so far. But not all the Fae are your enemies. The High King of Summer Court wants to meet you. Without the Tuatha at your back, you should have no problem getting in. The King and I have a history. But not all of the Summer Fae will be happy to see me. I'll make my own way to Issa and meet you there. We should be able to get out this way.
Okay. So that's why they didn't let me in. So the Tuatha were tracking me. Interesting. That is a bear. I am just going to ignore that. Just fast travel before I get into combat. faces in the tree.
Don't start trouble.
High King Tutarian is waiting for you. Please place the codex.
Conceived in chaos, birthed in stolen magic, torn from fate, child of two fathers, treacheries in treacheries, winter is broken. The puppet king upon his throne, drinking flattery and lies. The power that grows in him is not his own. In the east it did begin, as it will end. From behind the veil she screams. Madness and rage. Madness and rage. We realize this may be confusing for you. Fate, like the Fae, cannot be changed. But the Tuatha are Fae who have become something new. And you are a mortal who is free from Fate's weave. Gadflow claims that the Tuatha are the work of his new god. If the Tuatha are the creations of a god, what does that make you?
I honestly have no idea. I do not know.
With the power of a god, you have the humility of a mortal. Perhaps this gift has found the correct person. This is a time of great change. Change we once thought was impossible. We were wrong. You are intertwined with the power in the East. There can be no doubt of that. Your energy reaches back to Alabastra. We do not know what will happen when you travel there, but we know that the power behind Gadflow is your ultimate goal. His god holds your answer and the fate of this world. I thank you. And perhaps you can help change our world's fate as well. I have seen those who were destined to be heroes, for whom great deeds came naturally. They come, they act, and they pass on as written. You do great things not because you must, but because you choose to. That is by far a far truer greatness. Admirable. But strength of will cannot see you through this alone. You may be unbound by fate, but you are not free from death. Speak with your allies. Only with their aid can you hope to overcome the forces that stand against you.
Ooh, awesome. Experience and gold bonus. Lovely. They just gave me like 10k gold. Okay. I guess I do really want this to be maxed. 40% chance to stun, sure.
Yes, mortal.
I couldn't make out half of what the king was saying, but it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you. Good thing you won't be facing it alone. In fact, I think I've got a lead on finding an old friend of ours.
Okay.
Old Fomorous Hughes, of course. If
Ah,
anybody can help, it's bound to be the gnome who brought you back to life.
he's
I've
still
been asking
alive.
around, and I was able to make contact with his superior. He thinks he might be able to help find Hughes. No, he's a crafty one. If he got away from those assassins in the lab, like you said, I'm sure he found someplace new to hide out. And if anyone's likely to know where he'd go to find safe haven, it'd be the Templar who sponsored his work. His name's Octien. Go southeast to the Hollowlands. Templar Octien will be waiting there to discuss how you might find Hughes. You're not the only one on the hunt for Hughes. Octien has followed his trail to the Hollowlands in Detir. You'll want to talk to him.
Who would have thought you were so interesting? Death seems to have worked out very well for you. Agarth's looking for escape. Neuralim's looking for a savior. And Tatarian is looking for a champion. And somehow, you're giving everyone what they want. I'm impressed. You're right. This won't be easy. The Tuatha have our forces under siege at Mel Senshir, and their power has only grown over the years. You'll need more help than just me and that old Fate Weaver. You'll need an army. A few years ago, one warrior could have slipped past unnoticed, but stealth is no longer an option. Not even for me. But there is hope. In the plains of Erethel there waits a player who has been away from this game for far too long. It is time to contact General Telera. Meet me in the village of Emer, and I will tell you everything. Be on your way.
Alright. Okay, that is quite the distance. That is all the way up there. Alright. I'll end it off here. I hope you all enjoyed this this video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more. And I'll see you in the next one. See ya.